Boxing King Media in association with Boxrow, sponsored by GBM Sports, Johnny Nelson. We've come out to watch Sheldon. How impressed were you with his performance?
You know what, it's a slow process. That's his third professional fight, third win. The idea is to slip him under the radar slowly but surely, get his experience in with these small hole shows, which I've got to say, the promotion has done wicked, you know, for fighters like Sheldon to come through, and it's preparing them for the big nights. Sheldon did a good job. He was sharp, he was on it. If he got hit, it was his own fault, but he made sure he learned from that each round, and he's onwards and upwards from this point here.
Obviously, you grew up, you had loads of guys with him putting their arm around you, giving you the advice, so this is big for him, having a former world champion with all your life experience as well, having him behind him. So how much do you reckon that's going to benefit him?
You know what, I hope it gives him confidence, but eventually he's going to be he's his own man. All I can do is give him words of wisdom and tell him what work and don't work, show him the pitfalls that are out there. The choices are his. He's an adult, he's a mature young man, he's a confident young man, but he's just got to have the confidence to match his ability. The reason why I know that, because I was that. So my job is just to give him a few words of wisdom. I think Roger's doing an amazing job with him. They've got a great team around him. So nothing's broken. So why try and fix it? It just works perfectly.
100%. And you mentioned the promotion. I impressed you for a small old show with that sort of ring walk. What do you think?
You know what? I think I'm proud. GBM Promotions, you know, they're looking to do big things in Sheffield. I think the way they're going about it, the preparation, the people that are out there, it reminded me of when Brendan was doing the shows and just having to beg, steal and borrow from everybody to help out in the community, to help out, and that's what he's done. He's done exactly the same thing, and if he carries on, you know, it'll be a force to be reckoned with in Sheffield and within Yorkshire, because it's a pretty cool show. It's all right.
100%. Last question before I let you go. Over 500,000 buys Brook did. A lot of people said it wouldn't sell. How impressed are you as being part of the Sky team?
Well, you're in Sheffield, man. So you ask anybody here, you know, it wasn't just a win. It was an emotional moment for a lot of people in Sheffield, because you knew how good Kel was, and that Kel Brook that committed and put himself through that fight, you know, and Amir Khan, there was too much at stake, and the public understood how serious this was, and both fighters, I believe, could never train as hard for each other, for anybody else apart from each other, because there's so much at stake. Bragging rights for Sheffield, bragging rights for Kel. Kel's out in Canada at the moment, and he's enjoying the success which he deserves. So no matter what happens in his career now, he knows he scratched that itch. He knows he's dealt with that. Those people that said they wouldn't watch it, you know, I never believed them. And the atmosphere in Manchester was mad, and I've been some mad fights, and the atmosphere was wicked. The entrance of the fight was wicked. The fight gave us the drama, the atmosphere afterwards, and the crowd were pretty good. You know, the Amir Khan fans, they held it, just wanted to say, you know what, that's how it is, respectfully. Both fighters respectfully. I know Amir Khan's talking about hopefully invoking that rematch clause. I don't know how serious he is about that, because he catch a beating. So if he does that, you know, he's got to be honest with himself, and his coaches have got to be honest with him as well. As in Bo Mac, you know, they said he can do this, that, and the other. You know, so now you can only bullshit so far, but when the bell goes, the bullshit's over.
Well, the deadline for Khan's the rematch closed in 3 hours apparently, so he's got till tonight. Kell Brook, Conor Benn. Does it happen, and if it does, how does it go down?
Conor Benn is one of my favourite young fighters coming through, and there's no secret. I said to Kel, look, walk away, man, walk away. You know, in 10 years' time, you know, don't matter how much they pay for this fight. In 10 years' time, you can wake up and think, why? You know, be happy about the game and that way you left it. Conor Benn, I think Kel clearly has a beating of Conor Benn, without a doubt. He's got the experience and everything. And Conor Benn Conor Benn's a young, up-and-coming, fresh star coming through. I just wouldn't take the risk. I just wouldn't do it. That's my personal opinion. But Kel's on the crest of a wave, and so I think, sure, one more fight. But we all say that. You know, I was out with Ricky Hatton 2 nights before Kel boxed, and Ricky was still talking about the Manny Pacquiao fight. You know, so it doesn't matter how much money you got paid. You know, years later, when you're laying in your bed, you're waking up, you've got regrets, you've got highs. That's what it's all about. So I hope Kel makes the right decision. And yeah, we want to see it. Of course, Intrigue will take us. I hope Kel. I hope he walks away. I hope he does not. I think Conor Benn's an amazing fighter too.
Johnny, on that note, we'll leave it to it. Thank you.
Sweet, thank you.